Hello everyone, it's Jessica Wilkinson, your Young Adult Services Librarian, and for this week's Teen Book Talk, I'm going to discuss some of the nonfiction books that can be found in the teen area. The first one is Bonnie and Clyde, The Making of a Legend by Karen Blumenthal. Bonnie and Clyde, we've been on a first-name basis with them for almost 100 years. Immortalized in movies, songs, and pop culture references, they are remembered mostly for their storied romance and tragic deaths. But what was life really like for Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker in the early 1930s? How did two dirt-poor teens from West Texas morph from vicious outlaws to legendary couple, and why? The next book is How to Be a Young Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. The New York Times bestseller How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi is shaping the way a generation thinks about race and racism. How to Be a Young Anti-Racist is a dynamic reframing of the concept shared in the adult book, with young adulthood front and center. Aimed at readers 12 and up and co-authored by award-winning children's book author Nick Stone, How to Be a Young Anti-Racist empowers teen readers to help create a more just society. Anti-racism is a journey, and now young adults will have a map to carve their own path. Kendi and Stone have revised this work to provide anecdotes and data that speaks directly to the experiences and concerns of young readers, encouraging them to think critically and build a more equitable world in doing so. Now the last book is The Borden Murders by Sarah Miller. August 4th, 1892, Lizzie Borden calls out frantically for help. When the maid and the neighbors come running, they find Lizzie's father, Andrew Borden, lying murdered in the sitting room of the Borden home at 92 2nd Street in Fall River, Massachusetts. Soon after, the body of Lizzie's stepmother, Abby, is discovered upstairs. As the minutes give way to hours, one person rises to the top of the list of suspects, Lizzie herself. But how could a mild-mannered young woman from a prominent family be an axe murderer? In a compelling narrative, Sarah Miller investigates the chilling crime, from the gruesome details of that fateful August day to Lizzie's dramatic court battles, to the role sensational newspaper headlines played in swaying public opinion. Enhanced by period photos, newspaper clippings, and yes, even an image of the crime scene, this is middle-grade nonfiction that races like a true crime novel. Prepare to devour it and to grapple with the same questions a nation asked itself over a century ago. Did Lizzie do it? And if not, who did? These are just 3 of the great nonfiction books that can be found in the teen area, so be sure to come on in and check them out. Thank you.